Hey, 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 hey. Hello, 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 hello. Get in here, get in here, get in here. Hey, y'all. I just hopped on here real quick because um, I'm keeping my commitment to going live every day. And I found out yesterday that the sweet spot is 25 minutes. So here's what I'm going to do. So if you've been following me, or if not, if you've been following me, my name is Kara. I'm on here as Team Pay Daily, but I also have another page, Kara Revels Crittenton, which is my name. So anyway, I am a digital marketer, an entrepreneur, world traveler, mom, and a bunch of other fun and cool stuff. But I wanted to tell you guys that I wanted to start giving some tips and tricks for like struggling digital marketers, right? Because I'm new to digital marketing. And there are some things that I kind of struggled with. And I'm a coach. I'm also a coach, right? So like years ago, hold on, let me grab some water. I used to be a teacher. And so I know from being a teacher that when one person has a question, a whole lot of other people probably have the same question. But sometimes people don't want to ask the question because they feel like maybe it's a silly question or they should know that or whatever. I don't know. People just sometimes don't want to ask questions. So I am the type of person that I'm kind of extroverted. But the older I get, it seems like the more introverted I become. But I'm actually pretty extroverted. And so I'm going to go outside and sit on the patio, and I wrote down like 5 little tips and tricks that I think will help you guys if you want to go live and you're just either a little nervous or you're not sure what you would talk about or things like that. So I say it usually when I get on here live is if you want to go live and you want somebody to go live with you, or you just want to have somebody to support you when you're on your live, just send me a message. Send me a message and I will, I'll try to get with you. So I'm out here on the little porch swingy thingy. Like a little kid every time I sit on this. Because one, I'm already short. So let me just get to the point of what I was going to talk about. Because I was supposed to set the timer for 26 minutes. So hang on. 6 minutes. So hang on. All right, I'm back. I'm pretty sure I went away. But anyway, yeah, so I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys some tips and tricks. So I'm new to digital marketing. I'm actually doing this program called the Legacy Builders, which is awesome. We just launched our Legacy Builders 2.0 yesterday. So that is exciting. But I want to talk to you guys about if you want to go live, but you're a little scared or you're nervous or you're just not sure like how to do it. I'm going to give you, yesterday when I was on, I gave y'all five tips, right? And 2 of them were things I had just learned yesterday. And then, so here's what I've been doing, right? Because I'm new. So what I'm doing is watching these creators that have bigger accounts. And they have a topic that, I'm trying to get the light right there. That's better. Okay, I'm just going to have to hold the phone up at this angle. So what I've been doing is going on these creators' accounts that are bigger. Hey, if you don't mind, take your finger, tap where my forehead is. That will give me the hearts and help push this out to more people. And also, if you want to go live and you need somebody to come on and support you, I will do that for you as well. So if you're not following me, follow me. Again, my name is Kara, C-A-R-A. Like, take care of yourself. And I'm going to give you guys these little tips and tricks that I have learned. So I have an outline here because, like I said, I'm new. And so even though I've been doing, like, I used to go live on Facebook all the time and stuff like that, it's still, I like to have an outline just so I can remember what the heck I'm talking about. So you can tell people that you have an outline, just like I did it. Nobody really cares as long as they're getting information, right? Like, I'm sure you're not upset, like, oh my gosh, she has an outline. So nobody really cares as long as they get the information that you're talking about. Now, here's the one tip that I heard last night when I was on a training. Well, yeah, probably like 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was on a training with one of my mentors that goes live all the time, and he was saying, don't wait too long, because sometimes, like, I used to go like boom boom, get in the room, come on y'all, come on, get in here. I used to do all that. But then it was like, yeah, but and this is the same thing the other creator that I was following today said. She's like, so when you do that, you are making it seem like people that are already watching you aren't, like, they're not enough for you to value their time and just get started with whatever you're talking about. So I thought that was a really good tip, because I'm a person that, like, I don't like to waste time, and I like to respect people's time because I want people to also respect my time. I'm just trying to get the light right, y'all. And so anyway, without further ado, let me give you these tips. I'm going to be on here for like 25 minutes. All right, so the number one tip is have an outline. Look at that. I have an outline. And on this outline, I have the 5 things that I want to talk about. Not only that, stay to the end, because I have a bonus. I have a bonus for you at the end. So, all right. So, number 1, have an outline. Number 2, engage with people. So you don't have to be an expert to do this on influence. So you're going to engage with people. So you're going to say stuff like this, like, hey, how are you? Where are you from? So let me see these names. I got to put my glasses on. I see Lincoln Johnson. Hey, Lincoln, where are you coming in from? I'm up here in the mountains of Virginia. So you're going to engage with people. Like, have you been on any of my lives before? If you've been on a live of mine before, drop a 1 in the comments. Okay, so we're going to engage immediately. We're not going to be waiting for like the whole world to jump on. We're just going to start with our topic of conversation. All right, so like if you've been on one of my lives before, then let me know. I sent somebody an invitation and I didn't mean to do that. Hey Mo, I didn't mean to invite you. I just was tapping on the screen. So go ahead and tap on the screen, you guys. If you look up there at the top where my name is, it says like 1.2. That's the amount of hearts that are going out, which is telling TikTok to send my live out to the algorithm. So that's what I'm talking about when I'm talking about engage. You're asking people where are they from, and then you're kind of getting there. Like it makes it more interesting, right? When people are responding. And so, hey, Angie, let me just shout y'all out. And they shout people out. Okay, so hey, Angie. Hey, Nabila. Hey, Bill. Hey, Nazir. Hey, 605 Legacy. Hey, Linda. Hey, One King. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Success with Kara. That's my name too. Yes. Hey, Jada. So just start engaging with people. Don't, monkey around with people's time and all that kind of stuff. Now, there's another tip that I have, but I can't show you. But at the bottom of your screen, if you're going live, you're going to see an arrow that says share. And it's going to pop up and it's going to show a bunch of people on your screen. You can tag 15 people on your live. So pick 15 people and tag them, and it'll send it out to them that you're live. So that's pretty cool. I learned that, yes, I do it, but then I really didn't think about it. So then, like I said, number 1 is to have an outline, like I have an outline. Number 2 is to engage, like drop 1 and ask people, where they're from, and also give people a call to action. Tell them what to do next, because a lot of times people really, they want to support you, but they don't have any idea what they're doing. And if you're a content creator or a digital marketer, or you have a business or whatever, you might know what to do, but that doesn't mean the people that are getting on your live know what to do. The other reason, I'm sorry, I missed the thing, right? So the other reason for starting immediately is, that's actually what number is that? Number three. Don't look at this number three. You don't have to be an influencer or fancy to do this. You just have to do it. So up there on the screen, there's a little thing with numbers in it. So don't pay attention to those numbers. It can be at 100 or 200 or 20,000 or however many. But the thing is, that number doesn't necessarily reflect how many people are actually watching your live. That's just the people that actually tapped into the live, and so they're showing up. The other people may be watching you. They may be like at work. They may have the sound down. They may just not feel like hopping in, so for whatever reason. So it doesn't matter, because I know I've watched a few lives and I didn't know before. So I just watched the live. I had no idea like I could click on and actually the creator would see me. So that's a tip for you guys, is don't worry about that number up top. And when I started doing it, I was like, oh, is anybody on here? I had. So again, don't worry about it. I'm new to this, and so I'm just trying to teach people what I learn as I go, especially if you're somebody who's struggling with digital marketing, or struggling with content, or you're struggling to get your stuff to convert and stuff like that. So I'm just really sharing what I learned. That's it. I'm just sharing as I learn, and I like that. All right, so number four was to, so let me go back and recap. Number one was to have an outline. Number two is to engage and ask questions. Tell people what to do. Like, drop a 1 in the comment. Where are you from? Like, what country are you from? Like, get people to engage in the conversation with you. Okay. And number three was, it doesn't matter what about the number that's up there in the little box. Don't worry about that number. Just act like that number doesn't even exist. So just act like the number doesn't exist. You're just talking, and just keep going on with what you're saying, right? Number five is to block fast. Okay, so let me tell you what's going to happen when you go live. I did this. I think I'm going to talk about this particular aspect whenever I'm doing a live. There's a bunch of bots and scammers and spammers and stuff on social media, right? We all know that. But once they get into your lives and stuff, they can, especially if somebody's like leaving maybe rude comments or something like that, you want to block those people fast. And when you see people where they just have like the username and a bunch of numbers, but they don't have any information, or they just look kind of scammy, go ahead and block them. Because what will happen if you don't block them, then the TikTok gods are going to think that those are the people that you want in your live, and they're going to send you more people like that, which is absolutely positively not what you want. You want to make sure that you have the people that are your target audience. Basically, your vibe attracts your tribe. So unless you want a tribe full of trolls, block them fast. I always say, if you're not following me, follow me back. I tell people what to do, right? If you're not following me, please follow me and I will follow you back. Go to the link in my bio, put in your information. You get an email from me immediately that's going to give you more information about the digital marketing program that I'm doing. And don't be scared. The link TikTok is going to send you a link that says, this is opening in an external window. Like, yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. They say that because they want to scare people. But some, there are scammers and stuff. So they, anyway, they want you to stay on this platform is what it really amounts to. And so when you click on somebody's link or whatever, and you go outside of TikTok, they don't know if you're going to come back on. And of course, they make their money by people staying on the app. So get off, go. Click there, put in your information. You immediately get an email from me. If you do not see the email, it's going to say Team Pay Daily. And then it's going to you're going to get the email from me. It's going to say Cara, C-A-R-A. And you will have all this free 10K blueprint on how to make 10K in 30 days. So there's a lot of awesome benefits to going ahead and hitting that information. Plus, if you want to connect with me more, like one-on-one, if you want to collaborate with me, if you want to go live together, like I said before, especially if you're a new digital marketer, or even if you're not new, but you may be kind of introverted, you just may be a little shy, you're not really sure, then let's collaborate. Let's do it together. Why not? I really love to help people, so that's why I'm decided to like start doing this series about struggling struggling digital marketers and content creator. Again, y'all can see that I'm not fancy. I'm not okay, so let me tell you what my bonus tip is. That Yeah, you're right. Hey, Diana, thank you. Hello. Thank you for joining me. Let me put my glasses on because I can't see you without my glasses. All right, if I follow me. Hey, Larry, how are you? I see. I'm telling you, I accidentally invited people to join me, and I didn't mean to do that. So again, this is a learning process, right? Just think about anything else that you've ever done in your life. You didn't know how to do something before you did it. If you know, this is my favorite analogy. If you know how to ride a bike, you didn't know how to ride a bike before you knew how to ride a bike. But even when you have a job, like, right, your first job, go ahead and tap the screen, you guys, please. That will send this my live out to more people. That would really help me out. I appreciate it. And if you go live, let me know, and I will hop on your live with you. All right. So at any rate, so you didn't know how to ride a bike until you learned how to ride a bike, right? So um, that's the same thing with digital marketing. It's the same thing with anything. It's like this: if you had a job, right? Your first job, your very first job that you might not have known anything about that thing at the job, right? They trained you. They taught you how to do all of the things that you wanted to do. Even if your first job was like McDonald's or something, right? They taught you how to do everything so that you could be successful doing the job. And that's the same thing like that we teach you, and I'm sure most of these different types of programs and stuff teach you that. But the difference with what I do here with the program I have, Legacy Builders, is that it's not a course. It's not like a course. You're not just, and then can I have to spell a myth? Nobody buys a course to sell a course to sell a course. That's silly. You buy courses to learn. That's why people buy programs. That's why people buy courses. But the difference with what we're doing here is that we have an interactive community of 50,000 like-minded people. And I said it right, 50,000 people. And so those people are all helping each other, because this is not like network marketing or MLM or anything like that, if you've ever done any of those things. This is, each person is like their own individual person. So you have your own business, but you're not alone, because you've got 50,000 people in this community that are helping you out and supporting you. Like, I have people that hopped on this live that are in the community, and I'm so thankful them, right? Because they're showing me love. They're showing me support. And that's really important, especially nowadays with so much going on. I mean, I'm on a little bit of a tangent, but with so much stuff that's going on in the world, especially if you're in the U.S., even if you're not in the U.S., if you love the changes or hate the changes or whatever, everybody is being affected by the stuff that happens in Washington, D.C., right? And so I'm up here in Virginia in the mountains, not too far from Washington, right? Not too far from D.C. I actually raised my kids not too far from D.C., in the DMV, as they call it. But anyway, so it's nice that people are nice and they're supportive. And in this community, we have 50,000 like-minded people. So let me give you the bonus that I was telling you about. Okay, here it is. Take the pressure off. The more you do it, the better you're going to get. So there's going to probably be a day when I don't necessarily have to have my little index card. I probably keep them anyway just so I can stick to my points. But don't put so much pressure on yourself, right? There's this pressure for everybody wants to be perfect. And you want to do everything exactly the right way. And guess what? There is really no such thing as perfection. Okay, let's say if you're a Christian and you believe that Jesus was the only perfect person in the world. If you're not, you might believe something else. But the point is, There's no perfect people. So even when you go on somebody's page and it looks like, man, they got it all together. They got like every hair is in place and every makeup and all that stuff. Like I have a filter on right now. I mean, I'm cute, but I have a filter on, but the filter is like, I feel like it's making me look a little peachier than I am, but that's okay because this is a learning process. And so if you saw the topic of this, it was going live on TikTok and it was earn and learn. So while I'm making this video, while I'm being on here live, this is part of my 2-hour workday, I'm actually making money. You know why? Because my system is automated. So when people go up there to the link in my bio and they put in their information and they get the email from me and they're going to sign up to my program. Now, when you go to the link, okay, so everybody, if you're not following me, I need you to follow me. I will follow you back as long as you're not a scammer, spammer, or sugar daddy. I'm not following those. But everybody else, if you're legit, I will absolutely follow you. I will support you in what you're trying to do because it's important. That's the thing that I love about our community, right? We're all supporting each other. And our mentor, she does this whole thing for us for free. And she made over $1 million in 17 months just on TikTok. Now, big obvious income disclaimer. I'm not saying that you would make $1 million. I'm just saying that it's possible. She did it. Other people are doing it. That's like one of my goals, right? I want to help this year, 2025. I want to help 100 people to achieve their goal of having a 6-figure income. Hey, Key Woman, how are you? Hey, Mama. Hey, Lise. Hey, Diana. Hi, Love. 61 something. Let's see. Thank you, Diana. Go ahead and please, y'all, tap on the screen. Hey, Simply Amazing. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Where are you guys from? So I'm up here in the mountains of Virginia, like I said. But I just wanted to tell you guys, like, take the pressure off yourself. Stop trying to be so perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, right? What you want to try to be is the best that you can be. You want to try to do your best, but you want to get rid of this myth of perfection. Because see, also, even I'm doing the digital marketing and all that because I'm like, listen, my kids are grown. I'm an empty nester. I want more time to travel. I want more time, more freedom, more fun, more money. And I'm like, okay, I can do this online business and I can, start making money online. I can earn an income from my phone in 2 hours a day. And it's really simple. And this is not hard because I don't like to do hard things. I've worked hard for years. I've been an entrepreneur for a long time, right? Really, since I was 5 years old, my dad set me up with my first little shoe shine stand, and then it's been off to the races since then. So even when I worked for other people, I always had some kind of entrepreneurial venture going. So I've been really been successful with business, but this is something new. And here's the thing that I like about this program. And if you don't know, talk about the Legacy Builders, and we just launched Legacy 2.0. If you want information, please go hit the link in my bio. That will also help connect you with me because that will put you into my system, and so we can stay connected, and then you can connect me, and then you also get my phone number so we can talk on the phone. And I mean, a lot of things. You don't have to do any of that. I'm not trying to scare anybody. You don't have to go live. You don't have to make videos. You never have to give people your phone number or anything like that. I'm just saying something that I do. Okay. So back to my point is like, stop trying to be perfect. Just when you get on here, when you go on live, you're going to be a little bit nervous probably. Maybe you're not, because I was nervous, but I was more excited than nervous. And that's a tip for somebody, especially if you have like anxiety or something like that. There's a quote, one of my favorite quotes, which is action cures fear. So once you start doing something, if you ever done something and you were really afraid, but you didn't have a choice, you had to do the thing, even though you were really afraid to do it. And so once you did it, though, you felt a lot better because, one, it was out of the way. So you didn't have to worry about it anymore. Please tap on the screen and that will send this live out to more people. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, join me and I will follow you if you're not. Follow me if you're not I will follow you. If y'all want to scoop people up, go ahead and do that. That's fine. I don't have any problem with that. You guys, please watch out for fake accounts, trolls, spammers, scams, and the ever popular sugar daddies. Watch out for them. There's always some in every group. So just, pay attention. But like I was saying, don't worry about trying to be so perfect. All right, perfection is a myth. And let me go back to my tips that I gave you. And I'm going to do a recap just in case anybody missed it. And the number one tip that I learned yesterday was that TikTok really likes you to go live for at least 25 minutes. So what I did, because yesterday I was just really busy. And I had a webinar, because we had a webinar about the launch for the new program. And so I did that. I just had my phone on and I had the screen on, and then we all just watched the webinar together. But I also went live for 25 minutes and I gave people tips. And then today I set the timer. So here's a tip for you. I set the timer on my phone, and I set the timer on my phone for 26 minutes. So when the 26 minutes goes off, when the timer goes off, because I gave myself a minute to get on here, right? So you guys can send me the hearts and all the little stuff if you want to. That's fine. Thank you. I appreciate all the gifts. I love you guys, and I really appreciate you being here. Shout out to the DCG community for being here and supporting me, and I absolutely love and appreciate you guys. And you know why our community is so strong with the 50,000 of us? It's because of our founder. When I tell you this lady's heart is really to help people, she's a mom of 6 and she's a grandma of 5, and she's just amazing. She pours into us every single day. She gives us a video, like a 5-minute video, just giving us an idea of what we can make a video about or talk to people about. Because like I said, you don't have to go live and make the videos like I'm making. There's so many different ways you can do this program. You have to pick a social media platform, but that's about it. So she doesn't have to do that. And that's why I love it. Because like I said, this is not network marketing or MLM. There's no uplines, no downlines. Nobody gets any of your money. You get 100% profit. So the program levels that we have are 100, 300, 600, and 900. And when you come in at whatever level you come in at, and we have installments. So when you come in at whatever level you come in at, that is the amount that you're going to get when somebody else comes in. When they buy the product from you, because we have the 4 done for you products, when they come in and they purchase one of the products, then you're going to get paid 100% of the profit. And that's awesome. And the way the company makes their money is you get a website that's already done for you. It's fully done for you. You get all the emails and everything else is already done for you. That's $39. And the company keeps the $39 setup fee. And then that's it. There's no more, there's no hidden fees. There's no monthly fees. There's none of that. So, hold on. What is going on? I'm not running this. What? Anyway. So, let me give y'all a recap on what we were talking about. Where are you guys from? Where are you from, Diana? Hey, Joshua, Howard. Hey, Poncho. Hey, Anna. Hey, Luli, where are you from? Let me know. All right, so I'm going to give y'all these 5 tips again. Let me recap them. If you have any questions, go ahead and feel free to ask questions. Like I said earlier, I used to teach, and I'm a mom of 6, so I'm used to answering questions. All right, I have to get some water because my throat is dry. And I tell you, people come on here and they go live for hours, for 4 or 5 hours. The longest I've ever gone live was 2 hours. And it was fun. Actually, it was almost 3 hours. All right, sorry if I froze. But that was my timer telling me that my 25 minutes going live are up. So let me give you this recap, and then I'm going to hop off here because I have some more things to do. So here we go. Our 5 tips for going live on TikTok. And again, this is really for people that are thinking about going live, but maybe you're a little bit scared, maybe you're a little nervous. If you want somebody to go live with you, then just let me know and I will do that. I'll go live with you. And so here's the tips. Number 1, have an outline. Like I have on this index card. Make an outline. So I just put 5 bullet points in and I had a bonus on the back. So number 1, make an outline. Number 2, engage with people, ask them questions and tell them what to do. You have to give people a call to action. A call to action is just telling people exactly what to do. Like I said, tell me where you're from. Put a 1 in the comments. Can you relate to what I'm saying? Yes or yes. Are you interested with making $30,000 in 90 days, 30K in 90 days? Would that be something you'd be interested in? If it is, go to the link in my bio, put in your information. It's going to open up outside of TikTok. It's going to send you straight to my website. You're going to put in your information right there. It'll say enter your email. You're going to enter your email. You're going to get the information from me. If you don't see an email from me, then check your spam or check your promotions folder, because depending on what platform you're on, as far as your emails, these different email accounts open up all over the place. So you want to check there, and then you want to mark it not spam. All right. So then the third thing is, don't worry about that number on the top of the screen that says how many people. That number on the top of the screen that says how many people. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, cut away. It could be a little nerve-wracking, but don't worry about the number. And the reason you don't want to worry about that number is because there can be a lot of people that are watching your live that are just not tapped into your screen. So they may be watching, but not quote unquote a part of the live. So hope that makes sense. Don't worry about the number on the screen is all I'm trying to tell you. So don't worry about that, okay? Doesn't matter, because there can be 30,000 people watching your live, and maybe 10 of those people are really interested in being a part of your program or your product or service, or even care what the heck you have to say. So don't worry about that number. Just worry about the people that want the information that you have. That's it. Don't worry about all the other stuff. Number 4 is start immediately. Don't wait for everybody to get on. Like I used to be the queen of, hey y'all, hey, da 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 da, it's your girl Carol, Screen Coach Carol. I used to be the queen of that long intro, right? But what I found between the training that I got from a person in our group yesterday, Daryl Hannah, and the girl I was watching today about doing lives, was that when you do that, you're actually disrespecting the person, the people that are already there. You're saying that their time is not really valuable, because you need more people to come on to make it valuable, because they're not really valuable. So you want to get started right away, and then you can recap like I'm doing, so that people, if they're just getting on, they can catch up with the information, okay? And then the 5th thing is to block fast. Block those scammers, spammers, trolls, and sugar daddies as soon as you see them show up. A lot of times you'll see they'll have just a bunch of numbers and no name or anything, or you go to their page, there's nothing in their bio. And I'm not saying everybody whose page looks like that is a scammer, because some people are just on here to watch, and they're not, they just want to be entertained. But they may or may not be your ideal customer. And the thing is that there are so many fake accounts and bots and scammers and spammers on here that you want to block anything that looks suspicious. Like, I must get 30,000 Elon Musk is following me a day. So I got to go and block all those accounts. Why? Because then TikTok, if you don't, TikTok is going to think that's the type of people that you like, and they're going to, these are all bots. These are not real people back there making decisions. These are like bots, and they go by what they see. So if they see, oh, she likes all these sugar daddies, we're going to send her more sugar daddies. That's what you're going to get. So you definitely want to pay attention and block those people quickly. And then I gave you a bonus tip, and the bonus tip was to take the pressure off yourself and not try to be so perfect. You're never going to be perfect. This is not a perfect world. So take the pressure off yourself. Just have fun. Just relax. Just enjoy yourself. A key I gave the other day is just pretend you're having a conversation with a friend. For me, I would just like imagine if I was nervous, which I'm not, but if I was, I would just imagine that I'm like on a FaceTime with my daughter. She's in law school in Puerto Rico, and so we FaceTime quite a bit. So I would just imagine I'm having a conversation with her, and I'm telling her about this program that I'm doing and all the cool stuff that's happening, and how there's 50,000 people inside of our community, and we all support each other, and it's really awesome. And you can make 100, 300, 600, 900, or more per day. It's up to you, and that you can click the link in my bio and get started. All right. So I hope those tips helped you. I hope they helped somebody. I hope I'm talking to the right people. I do know one thing. If you are sick and tired of being on the struggle bus, if you want a better way, if you want to have more time, more money, more freedom, like me, I wanted to travel. I wanted more time with my kids. I've been working like my whole life, and even though most of the time I worked for myself, it still was work, right? Because I still had to answer to my customers. So sometimes people think when you're the boss or you're the manager or whatever, you don't have to answer to anybody. But you have customers or clients. You've got to answer to them. Even if you have a hair salon, right? And you own it. You do all the things. You still got to answer to the customer. If you're a barber, you got to answer to the people in the chair, right? Or they're not coming back. All right, y'all. So that's it. Again, it's been Kara. And go ahead, hit the link in my bio. Get the information. Get the free 10K and 90-day blueprint. And put your information in. Again, the link is going to open up outside of TikTok. That's okay. You're going to get an email from me immediately. If you don't see it, check your spam, check your promotions folders, and then mark it that it's not spam. That's very important so that you can keep getting the emails from me, and we'll be able to connect in a deeper way. If you are somebody that would like to go live, but you're a little nervous and you want somebody to do it with you, then just let me know. I would absolutely love to collaborate with you. Okay, you guys, that's it. My time is up. Ciao for now. Y'all have a good night. Bye.